really fucks me off. What's time? Oh, I think we'll do like 50 minutes. Oh. Oh, what was that? Oh, what was that? Oh. Fuck me. Where's me water? There it is. All right. It's too hot. It's too hot. It's fucking hot. It's fucking hot. Fucking hot. It's fucking hot. It's fucking hot. It's fucking hot. When the weatherman says it's hot, goddamn is it fucking hot. Alright, 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 alright. Let's change this around. Boom, ba doop, ba doop, boop, boom, boop, 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 boop. Ah, fat bum, skinny tum. She got a 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 fat bum, skinny tum. Yeah, skinny tum, fat bum. Oh, I don't know if anyone's coming. Probably. Oh, hello. What's good, mate? What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, what's this? Oh, I need a picture to emulate this. Oh, sausage. Oh, sausage. What's good, mate? What's good? What's good? What's good? Oh, good, man. How about you? Yeah, I'm alright. Just proper shit my guts out. It was great. I fucking enjoyed it. I do love a good poo, man. I won't lie to you. I love a good poo. I love a good poo. Yeah. Oh. You know what I mean? Oh. Fucking. Mate. It's hot over here as well, man. It's hot. It's been horrendous. It's been horrendous. Like, what's it been over here? So today has been 28 degrees. I know that's not like hot, but it's too warm, man. It's too hot. Like, honestly, my bollocks have been sweating so much. Like, I'm just thinking of basically just like scraping the sweat off and selling it to builders as like lubricant for fucking like machines and shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking sweating my bollocks off over here. Oh, although you wouldn't believe it, still a fat cunt. Still a bit of a fat cunt. Still got a little tum tum, but oh mate, it's hot, man. I don't like it. It's hot. It's hot. You can't really see it either, but I got a bit of a tan going on as well. Look, I got a bit of a tan. You can kind of see the dirt mark there. Look, I got a bit of a tan going on as well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Get those arms out. Yeah. Know what I mean? Right. But yeah, it's all good. Other than that, what else have I been doing? Oh, mate. Oh, right. I'll tell you what, yeah. I'm at a crossroads, right? What the fuck is that? So, it's not like a monumental crossroads. It's just like some silly little thing. But so, I've been reading this book, right? And it got me thinking about things, right? It got me thinking about things. And so I started diving into it a little bit. And now, and then basically I got stuck on some things. And, yeah. And so then I went and asked, AI to help me. And now I've got, a fucking 43 page, like, it was meant to be a short little blog, right? It was meant to be a short little blog. I have 43 pages. 43 fucking pages. Can you Adam and Eve it? Can you Adam and Eve it? Fucking crazy, mate. Fucking crazy. Oh, mate, I'm telling you. I'm live. Say hi. Hi. Oh, mate, I'm telling you. I've been banging on about this book for like the last week, but this book right here, The Power of Music, and How Music Connects Us All, by a guy named Shaku Kana Mason. I think I said his name wrong, but very good book. Very good book. I've been really enjoying it. And basically, he's a cello player, right? And he grew up in Nottingham, which is like 4 or 5 hours away from me. And he grew up in Nottingham, right? And basically, when his mum and dad were quite big musical lovers, like big musical instrument fans, right? And so they started playing the piano and the violins and stuff. And so then when they had kids, they started teaching them how to play like piano and violins and stuff like that. So they just passed it down as they had kids, sort of thing. And anyway, so he's talking about that, and how he fell in love with the cello and wanted to go against the rules and learn the cello. So he does all that, and then and then basically he then starts talking about like being at school. Like, so even though he was learning like music from his mum and his dad and his brothers and sisters, that when he went to school, it was his school teachers and stuff like that were helping him sort of like progress, as well as teachers outside of school that he would go to and help get the education needed in order to get like the grades that you need to get, because like you're graded in music, like grade 1 is the lowest and grade 8 is like the highest. And then basically he then gets to this chapter I can't remember, like it's chapter 3, I can't remember the education and opportunity, right? He gets to this chapter, education and opportunity, and then in there he then starts talking about how like all the funds and stuff are being taken away from schools, like how schools aren't really teaching music in the curricula anymore, and focusing more on like science, technology, engineering and maths, or English. It's like engineering, but some also call it English. So and it's a thing they've called STEM, right? So it's how these how they're basically focusing on those subjects rather than like art and music and things like that. And then he basically makes the argument of, why are you taking these things out of schools when we need these in order to function as adults, because with the arts as well, it's about collaboration, free thinking, imagination, problem solving, and stuff like that. And so then he's basically saying, if you want to create leaders and free thinkers, and you want more innovation within your economy, and you want your economy to rise, then you need these arts, you need these free thinkers. Whereas if we're going to keep taking away the arts, and schools are going to keep taking them away, and now there's like not many music teachers, then the only people that are going to be left in order to in order to gain from the experience of the arts will be, shall we say, rich people. And then that kind of takes away everything, because you have these like private schools that boast music studios and really well-funded universities that, you know, the posh kids go to that also boast studios. And then and then basically you're shutting out the poor so that you could bring in the rich, but then you're also shutting out your future leaders, because a lot of the rich people aren't gonna face the same problems as the poorer people. You know, they're like, everything's catered for. So then, in some ways, they lose that response. Like, they lose that experience that, shall we say, the poorer people have got, because they've had to live it and found ways to deal with it. So then, if you shut that out, you're shutting away future economic growth. You're throwing away future leaders, future innovation, for just to keep your son happy or your daughter happy. Do you know what I mean? When really, like, it's bollocks. And then if you're then just gonna involve them in the arts, then you're losing a lot of that pain. You're losing a lot of the emotion that a lot of people struggle, like, that a lot of people connect with in that music. So would it be then that the rich people would then basically hold like these think tanks or these brainstorming sessions, and basically get, shall we say, the poor people to come in and talk about their life experience, while someone in the background, or AI is in the background, recording what they're saying, then gets sent to someone to write it and turn it into a song? Or would they then hire poor people to write that song for, basically, shall we say, the cosplaying rich kids that will then go on and sing that song and pretend to know all about the struggles of that life, shall we say? But anyway, so it got me thinking about that. This is a really long-winded tangent. I didn't mean for this. So it got me thinking about that. And then, so I started writing about it, about how the arts affect it, how it can affect people that aren't necessarily in the arts but enjoy arts, like watching movies and listening to music and stuff. And then I touched on like AI for a little bit. And then I was wondering, like, how do other countries deal with it? So I had a quick Google and a quick little AI chat, and then basically sorted between like Japan, China, Jamaica, Japan, China, Jamaica, Venezuela, Brazil, India, and somewhere else. But yeah, mate, went all around the board with this shit, man. And now I've got like 43. I've got like 43 fucking pages, but I don't know whether to, like, because I was gonna release it as a blog, but then I was like, do I release it as a paper? But then that means I got to go back and sort everything out. I'm like, fuck, man. But yeah. Ancient Greek and Latin, instead of teaching kids about art. Well, it's good to have ancient Greek and Latin, but then with that, you could talk about like ancient Greece, but then what of the art of ancient Greece? Like in Japan and stuff like that, they keep that sort of spirit, like that spiritualness and the history of it, and so like they talk about the history of it and how you can kind of bring it into the more modern world. So that'd be interesting. You know what I mean? Talk about like Greece and the Latin effect on it, and you know what art, or what they considered art then. And yeah, I think it'd be cool. But yeah, right. Anyway, so let's get on with it, because I've been yapping for like 10 minutes. Right, DJ Flyman, Brighter Than Heaven. Brighter than heaven. I gotcha. What's good, Jugs, mate? What's good? What's good? What's good? Right. Yeah. It's nice, mate. It's nice. I like it. I like it. Matey's voice still a bit thing, but yeah, mate. It's nice. It's very nice. Very nice. Alright. Brighter Than Heaven. DJ Flyman. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Next up. DJ Flyman again. A new dark progressive house. But lovely jubbly. Yeah, that is probably one, like, probably my favourite. Probably my favourite, mate. Probably my favourite. New progressive house. Right. No, it's not that one thing. What was that one? Yeah, new dark house. Oh, so that one's dark house, not progressive house. Progressive house is next. Right, lovely. So I got another one that got sent through just before this one. So I'll play this other one, and then we'll do that one. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Who's this? If you hurt me, it's okay. Fade away. Oh, fuck me. Despair. Alright, where does he come in on this song? Oreo biscuits. Ah, it feels like a weird way.
Everybody's dying. Love you.
I'd like, I don't know, maybe bring the drums in a little bit earlier, give it a little and then give it a little instrumental take, then drop in with the vocal, and then play it out as it does. But I do like it, though. I kind of say go and do it again, because the "Baby Since You Left Me" line was a little bit like, what the fuck did he say? If you had it written on the SoundCloud, I wouldn't have known what the fuck he was saying then. And I'd be like, what did he say? What did he say? Like, so yeah, I'd say go and redo that line, because that line was a little bit like, I have no fucking idea. If it wasn't written there, I'd have no idea what you said. But yeah, other than that, it's quite nice. Duke said it reminds me of Triple X and the Suicide Boys. He has I don't really know the Suicide Boys, and I kind of know. I've not really listened to Triple X, but I kind of know what you mean. He has a lot of that, like that sort of stuff. It's like he's kind of, I don't know. It's like his vibe gives me a weird sort of, like if you're in a concert hall, right? You're in a concert hall and everything drops out, and then it's just him kind of like talking to you for a little bit, and that's kind of how his songs feel like, is that he kind of get like everything drops down, he sings the little bit, and then you almost like sing it back to him, you know, like in gigs and stuff, you go and then they go like that, pass you that, not to try and look like a fucking salute there, but they pass you the mic, innit, or not pass you the mic, but put their mic up and everyone fucking sings back to it, and then that's kind of what it reminds me of, is that weird sort of emotional feeling that you get there. I call it depression rap. I call it Joe Budden. You know what I mean? Just that Joe Budden rap, because he depressed as fuck, or was depressed as fuck. But yeah. Can't beat a good old depression rap though, to be honest, mate. Gotta love that sad shit. I do love sad shit. Do you know what I mean? That's why I like dark music. Fuck, what was that song called? I just fucking thingy it. If You Hurt Me, It's Okay by Fade Away. If you hurt me, it's okay. Fade away. Fade away. Right, bagging. Oh, Jesus. Right, next up is DJ Flyman and Nunu Progressive House. Nunu Progressive House. Let's go. okay. There's nothing wrong with a happy melody. When you get the build up, just repeat like the last little bit of what the guy says. Like, so he says it and then da 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 da, and then vocal and then bosh. Just because it feels like it ends and then we still have this massive climb, and then we're just here like climb. You know what I mean? So that was the idea I had, mate. I hope you like it. I like it. It's like, it's not like happy like your other stuff. It's still happy, but it's not like as bright and happy as, shall we say, previous stuff. It's happy, but it's like, I don't know if borderline happy is even a term. Like, maybe like a little more mellow than usual, but it still keeps with the with the feel of the other like 5 tracks that you're putting on the album. I can repeat the vocals as you said, that. Yeah, or like just have them come in later or something. You know what I mean? Just have that little bit. But yeah, it still fits the same like mood as the other 5 tracks that you've sent. Well, maybe not the others. Nexus is probably probably the happiest one out of the others that you've sent me. No, not Nexus. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, I like it. Where is it? Where's the other fucking Naxos? I don't know. Yeah, Next. No, I don't know how to pronounce it. You know the one I mean. The Breeze one. That one's probably the happiest one that you've sent. But yeah, otherwise I like it. I got nothing wrong. You know what I mean? I like it. And yes, I like the melody. And yes, I like the melody. And yes, I like the melody. A melody. Right, so what are we going to chat about for 10 minutes? I don't know, 10, 20 minutes. What do you fancy talking about? I saw Superman the other day. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's alright. I enjoyed it. But yeah. I literally don't know what else to talk about. I don't know. Tottenham. What? Wow, that is a Tottenham. Don't go to Tottenham. It's a shithole. It's a shithole. Do you mean the place or the football team? I don't know much about football. I won't lie to you. My brothers. I used to go and watch Tottenham when I was little. My brother's a Tottenham supporter. Although once when I was little, I told my brother I wanted, like, because my friend at school, or I thought he was my friend, he was a bit of a cunt, but my friend when I was little, right, he supported Arsenal, and so he was always talking about it. So I was like, yeah, I wanna be an Arsenal supporter. Brother kicked the shit out of me. My brother kicked the shit out of me. He was like, what? Ain't no brother of mine gonna be an Arsenal fan. Kick the shit out of me. I was like, all right, fair enough. And yeah, so I used to go and watch Tottenham games with him when I was a wee sprout. Other than that, it's about as far as my thing goes with Tottenham. And no, the season starts again in like a month. So you got 4 more weeks. No, 5, I think. 4 or 5 weeks until the season starts again. Because it's literally like, they literally start like the week before my birthday. Isn't it interesting how Arsenal can be a different word if you remove the no at the end? Arsenal, yeah, Arsenal and arsehole, yeah. Well, there's a lot of things like that, but yeah. So yeah, there you go. There's a little random story for you. But other than that, I don't really follow football, to be honest. It's not like I can't. I just, most of the time, like I don't know, I have a very short attention span, so I struggle. Like I like watching ice hockey as well, but sometimes I struggle with that as well. So I'm like, oh, here we go. So yeah, I quite like ice hockey, but most of the time, like, it's just on way too late, and I just can't be fucking bothered. So I just kind of give up sometimes. So yeah, there you go. There's me and sports doesn't really fare that well, to be fair, mate. Doesn't fare that well. But yeah, anything else you want to know? I thought that so many British people are obsessed with football in Greece. So many people go nuts. Yeah, but you think like how many people there are? Not every British person is gonna be like, oh, football. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like there are a lot of people that follow it. Like I used to play football. Wasn't very good at it, but I used to play it. You know what I mean? Like, I used to like I'd watch football games. Don't get me wrong. Like I've watched football games. I've been to football games. There were some I weren't allowed to go to because of like hooliganism and me being quite a sarcastic bastard. My brother didn't want to risk it. So yeah, there was a few I weren't allowed to go to. But you know, like I'd play football with friends, and whatever. Like it's a good sport. I enjoy it, like whatever. But there's just some matches I just can't do it. So if I'm gonna do it, like it normally it has to have something, or I have to kind of be with someone. Then I've got like no other choice. Do you know what I mean? That was like the only other time apart from maybe like unless it's like a rivalry, then I might like a rivalry, say like I don't know, Man United and Arsenal or something. Like I had a few friends back in the day as well that were like quite big Man United fans. So when Man United was on, we'd sort of go around and watch them, and then if it was Man United and Chelsea, like there was another half that was Chelsea, so you kind of sit there in it and really and watch the tension. And then it was good because I was an outsider to it, so I didn't really give a fuck. I just wanted someone to score and then someone to be like, you fucking dickhead, like that. I fucking loved it. But yeah, so I think everyone experiences football in their own way, but I wouldn't say that everyone and their mum goes to football. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, and then you got other things, rugby, tennis, fucking what else we got? You know, cycling and golf and cricket, God knows what. You know what I mean? So there's lots of sports that, you know, people think, unless like you're like I knew this one boy at school, right? He was into sports. Like it didn't matter what sport, he was into it, and if he could put a bet on it, he was even more into it. Like if there was a way to bet on it and he could watch it, he didn't care. He was on it, and he like, I don't know whether there was something wrong up top, or what, but mate, he was in like all the stats he'd be there, right? Like on the internet in the early days, looking it all up before you could see all that shit on your phone. You know what I mean? Just looking at it like, oh yeah, oh, it was crazy. And then it'd be like, oh, like, and walk up to a fella and be like, what sport do you like? Like, sound. Be like, oh yeah. And then his little brain would go, hang on a minute. And he went, oh yeah. And that's it, and just rattle it off. And this guy would be like, what? You like that? Yeah. And he'd just sit there and talk to him. You're like, fuck me. Like, I can't even remember what I had for lunch. Do you know what I mean? And this guy can fucking remember like all these different fucking sports names, and like, oh, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. The hooligan thing is sadly a big reality check here. That's why I've come to a point where I hate football. I prefer watching the Olympic Games. I wouldn't let hooliganism ruin the sport. You know what I mean? Like it's a part of it, yes, but it's a very small part of it. Don't let. It's like the fuck happened there? Hang on. That was weird. Yeah, like hooligan, like, even though it's such a big thing in the media when, you know, when like the World Cup or the Euros or something like that is on, when it's a big international game, then, you know, people are like, oh yeah, hooliganism. When, you know, it's just Gary down the road, likes a bit of a beat, like, loves to get his head kicked in. You know, Gary, mate, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? But it's such a tiny thing. It's not as, like, again, I don't know what it was like back in the day. I didn't really give a fuck. But, you know, it's just people get a little rowdy, bish bash bosh. You know what I mean? They've been on the slosh. But other than that, it's like, it's such a tiny part of the game, but they blow it up so much. It's like, I don't know, what can I compare it to? I mean, alright, I wouldn't say there's many people going to go around and kick the shit out of each other for rugby matches or golf or whatever, but, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I wouldn't, don't let it get, like, don't let the hooliganism get to you. It's just fucking dickheads, mate. Like, it is a good, like, it's a great game. Look at, like, and look what it's done. I mean, alright. It's an expensive game, and, you know, politicians and corporations are taking the absolute piss by pricing the unfortunate out of the game, a bit like what they're doing with arts and music. But look what it's like. Look what it's done for communities. Look what it's done, and like the way it's managed to help change people's lives, whether it's them playing the sport or through sport, like through the stars that are playing the sport. Like, what's his name? Rashford. Like, the way that he, like, over COVID, he did more for the people of Manchester than the government did. Like, so, you know, look what it's done for the people, and look what some of the people have done back. But like, I don't find it entertaining anymore. Like, I would easily prefer go out with a friend, have a beer at a pub, and talk about all sorts of different subjects than going to a stadium. I don't know, man. Like, I get you, but it's not every day you're gonna go to a stadium, is it? I mean, it depends. I think it depends on the vibe and what you feel on the day. But I think sometimes I'd like I don't mind going to. I mean, all right, maybe not now because my anxiety would kick the fuck in. But alright, go in. It's like going to a gig. Do you know what I mean? I don't really go to gigs anymore. They get on my tits and all. But like, when you know you can go to a gig and you know there's gonna be something you can dance and scream your fucking nuts off to, then, you know, you go, and it's another, like, and if you think about it, when you get up and scream like a twat, you're also then just letting out loads of emotion as well. So it's a good way to scream and let out emotions, like, come on, you know what I mean, like, fucking right. And you can release all that tension. So it's a good way to do it for that. A bit like when you go to a gig or something like that, like your favourite band or something, and, you know, one of the song comes on that you like, and then you can stand there and be there and scream it back to them. It's nice. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's another way to get it off your chest. But again, it's not like I wouldn't be going to stadiums every day. I know that. One, it's expensive, and two, fuck all that. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck all that. No way would I be going to like, I don't know, unless I worked at one. I think that'd be the only way I'd go to a stadium every day. But no, that shit's expensive. Expensive. Yeah. Other than that, just watch it on the telly. But then, you know, you could go out to or even if you just go to the pub, or a fucking bar, or whatever you want to call it. Like, 10 out of 10, they probably got it on the screen. And then, you know, you could just sit there and watch the screen. Most people are. Like, and then just get involved in that kind of little element of it as well. like just being in the pub watching this game and everyone just goes nuts, all the fucking beer goes everywhere, and you're like, oh fucking hell, I'm gonna stink of piss. Like, so you know, they have their moments, and the way that, you know, they got communities and stuff behind them is pretty good. It's pretty nice. Do you know what I mean? So take of that what you will. Yeah, that's uniting by music. I haven't seen people uniting with football. Within the two biggest Greek football teams, PAOK and is that Poke, and Olympiacos. Forgive me for that. That was terrible. People that support these two teams will most likely never unite by watching football together. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to say bollocks. Utter bollocks. They might not unite for those two teams because I don't like, if they're rivals, right? You're not going to unite for your rivals. You may find a piece of ground at, say, you know, a pub or something like that, right? But I guarantee that those people will unite for when Greece goes out and plays. So they may not unite within, say, the league or whatever the name of the league is, but they will unite when they go and watch, you know, like Greece play England or someone like that. Do you know what I mean? Because then there's probably a player from one of their teams playing, or if there's not, it's still a chance for them to go and watch football, like international football. Do you know what I mean? International football draws a big crowd. So, and you know, a lot of people like to support their country in those things, or at least like, because I know people that don't really play or watch football, but when it comes to the World Cup, then all of a sudden they're like, oh, you know, like all of a sudden they perk up. Like my sister, she don't give a fuck about football. She don't give a fuck about football. But when the World Cup comes around, I mean, I'm not saying she'll give a massive fuck about football, but when the World Cup comes around, then she's like, oh yeah, England did this, England did that. You know what I mean? And if she's feeling really fucking daring, she might go and watch a game. I mean, she won't sit there the whole thing. She'll get bored as fuck. But she'll be like, oh yeah, you know, fucking, did you see, like, you see England scored? Like, or, you know, whatever. And then she like talks about it sometimes. But that would be very good if they were supporting the national team of Greece, yes. If only the Greek national team wasn't as shit as it is. Yeah, but give it time. That's just development. I mean, that's just finding the right players, finding the right combination, the right relationship, and the right manager. That's all that is. You know what I mean? It's just nurturing and finding the talent that you've got and finding a way to have them work well. And whether or not they want to work well. Do they have a passion for international football? Because I know there are some people that have said they don't care about international football because they don't want to take the risk of being injured during international football, because, you know, they've still got a whole load of games left of the league. So there are some that don't give a fuck about things, but they've just been picked. Although they can turn around and say they don't want to play. Onions, what's good, mate? What's good? Haven't seen you in a while. How's things, mate? How's things? Been busy? But yeah. So so that's football. Kind of. I can't remember how we got onto it, but kind of. We talk about like communities and stuff like that, basically. But yeah. Alright. Where's the tunes? I ain't fucking got any, mate. Ain't got any. And you know me, I'm quite happy just to sit. If I've got someone to sit here and talk to, I'm quite happy. Do you know what I mean? I don't really give a fuck about the like whether or not I got it. I mean, if some people want to send something in, I'm alright with it. But at the moment, I'm quite happy just sit here and chat shit and all. So, you know, I'm quite happy, mate. It is what it is. So, you know, if you got something you want to send in, let's do it. But I ain't got no tunes, man. I ain't got no tunes. Live show next month. I'll send you some. Oh, very nice, very nice. Where's that? Where's that? Is that with is that you on your own? Like, I don't know. Do you DJ? You do DJ, didn't you? Or am I thinking of something else? Like, what's the plan? You DJing? You got, or is the what's his name? The rest of the one, like Xena and I can never the guy's fucking name, and a couple of others, or are they going out with you and you're doing like a big like crew thing? I'm sent him 3 new tracks I made. He already heard almost all my tracks. I hit everything. I hit everything. Do you know what I mean? But it's all good. It's all good. Oh, I'm having fun, mate. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my little self. Enjoying my little self. But yeah. Yeah. What were we saying? What were we talking about apart from football? What were we? Oh, I don't know. I can't fucking remember now. Fuck it. Oh yeah, that was it. Because I asked, like, what does anyone want to talk about? And then Alex in the chat said, just randomly said the word Tottenham, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I started spilling off like just random little stories of Tottenham. And speaking of Tottenham as well, there was it's not necessarily Tottenham, but there's a guy I know owns a studio up in Tottenham, and a guy, you've been there a couple of times. It's quite fun. He has a studio on a boat. It's fucking insane. A studio, not like a boat, but like a barge boat. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. And yeah, so hopefully when I pull my finger out and make some music, I'll see if I can go there again. But yeah, Flash Bangley sent. Right, no. Did he send to me or did he send to the T? To be honest, Jukes, mate, probably on your own. I won't lie to you, probably on your own for that one. I have not watched Tron. I've not watched Tron. I've not watched Squid Games. So yeah, I think you might be on your own with that one, mate. I don't know. Stuffed peppers can cause you issues, mate. Everything causes me issues. I've got fucking issues, I know that. Right, next up, Flashmatics. That's a cool name. That is a cool name.
Check it.
Oh, you see Ray
Flash Bangley
next week.
Onions.
Emperor's New Clothes. It's Friday.
I knocked some shit up on the head. Now I'm starting to feel like me again. It's 3 a.m. Used to be in Greek Bohemians. Been scheming on ingredients. Demons looking devious. Obedience to greediness. Obsession with my previous deeds. Was the sleaziest G. Making money off fiends. Now I'm trying to get clean and make discoveries that Archimedes. Making plans like an architect. And I ain't even started yet. So let me get my target set on golden Santa charter jets. Start fires like an arsonist. Here to play my part in this. I'm gonna be to rappers what Picasso is to artists. Engine to guitarists. Yo, where do I get started? Yeah, home is where the heart is. The low down in Low Town is unwell known in my hometown, but parties are started. A soul that I'm bartered for booze and narcotics. Regardless, been talking the hardest. I was talking the hardest. Another day, same hole, stray dog, no bone. Matt switch, you know, same flash, new flow, but I'm still homegrown. Family living free by the sea, throwing stones. Just sunk all I can, stand a lost, call me Madeline. About to crash land, mad hat, just his hat again. You don't want beef and I don't wanna go ham again. Cause you can't handle cattle, snap, pop goes the crackling.
Yo, Flash, what's good? What's happening?
You know, not much, yo, nothing too extravagant. I got this case that I've been battling. My mind's been unraveling and gambling with time I ain't got can get challenging. Chips down, couple more just to sweeten the pot. Keep some tricks up my sleeve just to even the odds. If I'm beat, then I'll cheat, contest the reason I lost. I got heat for MCs if you're feeling the frost. Some days, man, I sit and regret.
Why?
And then I flip the script and I couldn't care less. Cause another day alive is another day blessed. Yo, better late than never if I better guess. Can I have the attention of the class? Flashmatics 101 is now in session. Yo. Mathematics for bad habits. 1/2, 2 8s, 3 hours, 4 rooms with 5 addicts. Procrastination's easy when your brain's a little damaged. You're gonna know my name when I manage to work out what planet I ain't have it. Damn, you wouldn't understand it. Cause you've been chasing rabbits. Says your man's a little fractured. Man, them doctors give you tablets. Panic rooms and straight jatic. Static visions when I'm manic. Living life like it's lavish. But it's far from it. Real lies and a fake promise. Sweet disguise for a false prophet. Cold sweats and hot vomit. Old soul, hot topic, no hope. If I'm honest, don't smoke. If you're on it, then I'm on it. Grab the product, stack the paper, spunk the profits. Couple haters found their bones when I was cleaning out my closet. So I better keep it closed, turn the key and then I lock it. Cause the days I keep it clean, I keep it moving, keep it popping. Another day, same hole, straight dog, no bone. My switch, you know, same flash, new flow. But I'm still homegrown, find me living free by the sea, throwing stones. Another day, another dollar, now it's pounds and pence. Man, I tried to work it out, but it don't make sense. They say death before the sun and when you're laid to rest. But then people never bother till they end up dead. Man, right from fucking wrong, barely know my up from down. I might just write a song, throw a show and sing it proud, low town. That's what I live and breathe. Cold breeze by the sea with the cats and the fiends. With the fiends and the cats, get clean, relax. Everybody is a G until you've been up in the trap. Get high on your supply, OD and then collapse. And that's facts, I'm just speaking from the heart till I have an attack. I just say it from my chest for the people in the back, yo. You can make a change without a needle or a rap, yo. You just need a dream, half a chance, and that's Flash, yo. Another day, same hole, straight dog, no bone. Man, switch, you know, same Flash, new flow, but I'm still homegrown. Find me living free by the sea, throwing stones.
Hang on. Hang on. Why has it done that? Let me change this camera real quick. There we go. You fucking awful bastard. I hate when it does that. Right. Only just recorded. Alright. Alright. Do you know what? I didn't even clock my fucking thing had gone all weird. I hate this fucking shit. I hate this shit. I hate this shit so much. Alright. What we called? Flashbangs. Or something like that. Flashmatics. There we go. Alright, so if you've only just recorded it, fair enough. Fair enough. Though, the vocal was kind of, as Alex said, a little behind on the piano. The drums were like non-existent. Every now and then you could get a little glimpse of the kick and the snare. But then on the flip side, I also quite like the fact that it didn't really have any drums. I mean, every now and then you'd hear a little boom. Fuck it. I've been enjoying myself. I ain't really been paying attention. I've been enjoying myself. It's only just now I look around and I was like, oh shit, look at that. Oh well, fuck them. Do you know what I mean? Fuck them. But yeah, I do kind of enjoy the fact that it hasn't really got any drums. I mean, maybe just every now and then throw in a little kick, like, so we can kind of like, in case we lose our timing sort of thing. But other than that, I do kind of like the fact that it doesn't have drums. Like, well, I mean, it's got drums, but I couldn't hear the drums. Like, every now and then, as I say, I'd get the odd kick and snare. But other than that, it was mainly just the piano and the of the, like, I'm going to say trombone. I don't know if it was a trombone or a sax. I don't know, but that's what I'm going with. Like, the panning and that. So, yeah, I quite like it. There's a couple of little bits I couldn't quite make out what he said. And it felt like it kind of went off a little bit. But other than that, I quite like it. it's like without the drums, I feel it's quite different. You know what I mean? But that's down to you. That's down to you. But yeah, as you say, you still got you've only just recorded it, so yeah, you probably know most of that anyway. I'm probably just sounding like a twat. I really like the chords and the way that, I think I might have read this, but I can't remember. I like the way the chords and the way the piano sounds as it's filtered, or as if it's filtered. For me, I feel like the piano sounds louder than it should. It's overpowering your vocals a little bit. Also, the ad-libs in the background sound a little muffled. But if panning them, they could shine through your mix. Lovely jubbly. Jugs. On God, added to your list. Bun Squid Games. Fair enough. Outside of anime and next to the Transformers and Terminator, Tron is my favourite. Damn. I love a bit of Terminator. I don't mind I like Transformers as well. But man, I fucking love Terminator. I love Terminator. One of my favourite series, like film series. But is it on Netflix? I might. I can't promise anything, but I might give it a go. Haven't really watched either 2 films and 2 TV shows, I think, and then Erez. Yeah, I know they did the films. I've not watched no, wait. There's 3 films in there because there's the original Tron, and then they did like 2 newer ones, didn't they? So wouldn't that make it 3 films? Because you got the, like, when did it come out? Like the 80s or something? I think the original one. Hang on. Tron film original. Yeah, 1982. The original came out. So you got 1982. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm getting, yeah. And then you got 2010, and then, yeah, okay, alright, my apologies. I was thinking there was something else. My fault. There is Tron Uprising, the show, and one other piece of material that I haven't seen yet, and that is it. Yeah, I've seen bits of the original. I can't remember I've sat through the original a long time ago. Wasn't even born in 82. Oh dear. Yeah, if it's on Netflix, I'll have a look. They should add them to even Netflix. I haven't got Amazon. And to be honest, I think I've only probably still got Netflix because Stranger Things, was it 5, comes out like October, but I'm gonna watch it in January so that I can then just fucking watch the whole, because I'm off in January, so I'm just gonna sit there and watch the whole thing in January. So I think I've only probably got Netflix, or still got Netflix for that at the moment. I've watched a couple cool things on Netflix, but nothing's really given me a boner. You know what I mean? Nothing's really made me hard on Netflix at the moment, which is very upsetting. But it is what it is. Like, I watched Old Guard the other day, right? I watched this thing called Old Guard. It was shit. Proper let me down. I enjoyed Old Guard #1. It was alright. But Old Guard #2 let me down. But I've got a feeling, because they've left it open for a #3, so #3 better be good, because I am fuming. I was like, what? Pissed me off, man. It pissed me off. They're not on Netflix yet, but they will add them in closer dates. I hope so. We'll see. What's Alex say real quick? I really like the idea with the rhythm he chose and the way the piano sounds. I honestly feel like this one could be an amazing swing track. You should look it up, mate. I think he knows what swing is. I think he'll know what swing is. And especially electro swing has started to become very popular. Yeah, I think he'll know what, because he uses a lot of brass and wind and stuff. So I feel he'll know. I feel he'll know the like swing. I don't know about electro swing, but like swing. I think he knows that. I'm pretty sure he knows swing. Oh yeah, hang on, let me go and have a look. What was the other one I watched the other day? See, like, I watched shit, but then it just wasn't interesting enough to remember it and be like, oh, I watched this the other day. You know what I mean? It let me down. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, Oppenheimer's on there. Oh, look at that. Oppenheimer. Oh, well. I found something I might want to watch. Alright, let's have a... I won't show you, but... Because I don't know... I don't know the things, innit? I don't know if I'll get in trouble. But yeah, there really is just shit on it, man. It's just shit. Like, just pure shit. Oh, Equalizer 3. I did like Equalizer 3. There's a good one. I want to watch Nonnas, but I'm like, you know what I mean? Oh, Gran Turismo. I quite enjoyed Gran Turismo, actually. I won't lie. I quite enjoyed that. I thought that was a good movie. Like, with the way they, like, cause based on a true story, I thought that was pretty fucking cool. Oh, and actually, one thing I did enjoy watching, is the Tom Hardy film Havoc. I don't know if you've watched that, but mate, if you want a little boner, right? You want to get a little boner for a fucking action film, right? Go and watch Havoc. Oh, I was fucking... Oh, I'll tell you what. I could have held a flag in my foreskin. I was that hard. Like, I was fucking up there, mate. I tell you, I could have just put it down my jap site and I could have held that flag for a while. Would have been fucking on point. What else we got? Oh, and then that's it. It's fuck all. Oh, and Electric State. I'm not sure if I want to watch the Electric State or not, though. We'll see. We'll see. He's not loving it. Oh, I'll tell you what I did watch the other day. Did I tell you about this? The Pharrell Williams film. Have you seen that? Oh, mate. What a film. Great film. Great little film. Really enjoyed it. Piece by Piece, it's called. Oh, great little film. And the fact that he got Lego, like, to make it with him, genius. What a fucking genius. Nah, it's a new film, innit? What? What is? I would get up, but I'm in my pants. I'm in me pants. So it's a little bit fucking like, oh, hello. Do you want to see my willy? Do you want to see my willy? Yeah, it came out like last year. Piece by piece. Yeah, hang on. Hang on. I won't show you my willy in it, but wait there. Hey, what? Ta-da! You didn't see my dick, did you? Shame, because I really wanted you to. This, Piece by Piece, mate. It took me, like, I've been waiting for it to come on streaming sites, but, well, I've been waiting for it to come on Netflix, and it's been expensive for a while on YouTube as well. I'm like, mate, I ain't doing that. So I was in HMV the other. Oh, speaking of which, oh shit! Now I might actually have to show you my willy. Wait. Haha, towels. Oh no, you can't see shit anyway. That's good. I was in HMV the other day, right? Look what I picked up. A Last Ronin Ninja Turtle. Like, shut the door. Shut the door. Do you know what I mean? A Last Ronin Ninja Turtle. Cost me a fucking fortune. I ain't gonna lie to you though. Right. But yeah, anyway. So I was in HMV the other day and saw this. And I bought it. Oh man, it's real, like, it's so fucking good. Honestly, it's so good. Like, it's just like, it's basically just to sit down, like, you can tell they basically just sat down with him, just interviewed him, and then because it's in Lego, they just went on some mad one with it. Like, oh, it's fucking good. It basically just talks you through his journey, like, being at school, and being at school with like Timberland, Missy Elliott, Pusher, and the other NERD fella, Chad, and the other one, I can't remember his fucking name now. And yeah, and like how he met Chad in music class, and then they basically did like just fucking kicked it off because of music, and then how they formed their little band, and then what's his name, Teddy Riley, the guy that produced Michael Jackson. Yeah, Teddy Riley. And then he moved to where I can't remember where they lived, but he then moved to had a studio where they lived. And then Pharrell is meant to have won a competition at school, and got in. And yeah, so he worked there for a while and helped out, and then basically it's him sort of like working there, and then putting out like NERD stuff, and basically just like how he just became this absolute fucking beast of a producer, and the takeover was wild. And yeah, mate, I'm telling you, man, if you want something to watch, like, it's so good. It's so good. Like, I'm probably not selling it as well as I could, but it's so good. It's just so good, man. And like, it's just hit after hit after hit, banger after banger after banger. Like, oh mate, I'm telling you. Hey, let's see if it's on YouTube now. Well, I mean, I know it is on YouTube, but let's see how much it cost. Piece by piece. Pharrell Williams, Rent. Rent. Oh, you can only buy it. I wouldn't bother then, but you could probably find it somewhere. For a tenner, see, that's way too expensive. Way too expensive. Way too expensive. Like, I don't spend any more than like, I mean, the lowest like they go is like £4 or like £3.50. Like, I'll spend £3.50 to rent something, but I'm not spending £10 to buy something. Nah, you're all right, mate. Sorry, sausage, but nah, you're all right. So yeah, you see what I mean? £10. £10 for YouTube. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Piece by piece. Pharrell. Stream. Well, I've got it for a tenner on Amazon Prime. If you've got Amazon, or if you've got Now TV, you can watch it on there. So yeah, knock yourself out in it, but it is a fucking good film, man. It is a really good film. I enjoyed it anyway, and that says a lot, considering I fucking struggle to sit through films. I struggle. What's time? Oh dear, look at that. So yeah, there we go. I think I'm right. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for me. I can't think of anything else to talk to. I can't think of anything else to talk about. I can't think. Oh, I'll tell you what. Actually, here's something. I was talking about. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but so the last couple of days, right? I've been reading, like, for the last week, I've been reading this book, right? Been reading this book. I've been banging on about it on the live stream, like the last couple of live streams. And it got me thinking, right? It's called The Power of Music. So, me being a twat that I am, right? I took an interest, and it sparked my interest. And so then I started writing this what was meant to be just a tiny blog. It was meant to be a tiny blog. I was going to do like maybe a page, maybe two. Just a tiny blog. It's now 43 pages. 43 pages. I'm like, fuck me, mate. I was like, fucking hell. Me and AI, mate, being on one. Me and fucking ChatGPT. discussing the ins and outs, mate. 43 pages. 43 pages of fucking gatekeeping. I think you told me about this, no? Probably. I probably did. I've been banging on about it, like, since last weekend. Like, so last Sunday, Wednesday, and today, I've just been banging on about it. It's a fucking great book. Great book. But yeah, so it was like, it sparked my interest, and about how basically it's like, not, well, he talks about it in the book, but whatever, but basically how like music is hot, like, is, unless you're rich, it's a little bit hard to come by, like, unless, you know, you can do like FL or whatever, you know, like online. But he takes it from like a classical music side, because he's a cello, like, he's a quite famous cello player by the sounds of it. And then he basically talks about like how funding in schools and stuff like that are being cut for music and art and stuff like that, in order to make room for like more like further study of science, maths, technology, engineering and English, because, you know, the government want to focus more on, say, that side of things, rather than like actually wanting the people to take part in the arts. But yet, fucking, if you think of what music in Britain, it's a multi-billion-dollar or multi-billion pound industry, and yet they want to push everyone out by taking music out of school. Like, they kind of keep it in like primary schools, but they take it out of secondary schools because they want you to focus more on working in the factories than anything else. So it's quite it's an interesting book, and then that led me to kind of go down that path of, you know, what will happen, like, if you lose it all. And so then basically, because you'll basically just be making maintenance men, right? Because of this whole rush of AI and wanting everyone to get involved in, you know, in computers and programming, we'll basically just be like maintenance men. We'll just be maintenance men, and then you'll because of music, you'll lose how to, you'll lose your critical thinking, your problem solving, your imagination, innovation, leadership, and God knows what. And then because of that, when you lose all of that, you'll lose your leaders, and then because of that, your economy will crash, because all you'll be doing is recycling the same thing. So, and then if you're gonna outprice people within the industry, right? Then, or sorry, outprice people from the industry and only give it to, say, you know, the posh boys, or the, what they call it, nepo babies, or whatever they call it, then you're shooting yourself in the foot. And then, are you then gonna give all that music, like, and then what are you gonna do about music? Are we just gonna hear about posh boys? Like, I don't think we will see a generation that has no creativity. I don't know. Maybe not, but maybe we will. It depends. At the moment, people can afford it. We might not see it in our lifetime, but it might be a thing. It might. Or will they start like music fight clubs, like little underground clubs that you go to, and you can only do music in underground clubs because it's become illegal to creatively think. But either way, we got through like quite a few pages, man. I got quite a few pages of it, but I thought it was quite interesting. Well, I should do. There's 43 pages of it. Do you know what I mean? But So yeah. But anyway, it sparked my interest. Do you know what I mean? It sparked my interest, and that's literally what I've been doing all week. Is just sitting here googling shit about fucking music in different countries. Humanity will reach that point, I think, but I doubt I'll see that day. Yeah, we probably won't see that day, but with the way things are going, well, I think I don't think we'll see the day where humanity doesn't, but I think we just might see the flirting of it, like the rich kids, really, because it's happening now, like all the nepo babies and the rich kids, and now with AI, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So I think we might see some sort of thing, but yeah, we definitely won't be alive to see, like, you know, when it gets proper, like, you can't do this, you can't do that. I don't think we'll see that, but with the way that things are going in other respects, I think we might. But what do I know? What do I know? We're just going out on a whim, boy. Going out on a whim. So yeah, well, but we'll have to wait and see. I might post it either tonight or tomorrow. Depends. Actually, that does bring me back to Tron. Spoiler alert. But one of the officers in Tron in Tron Uprising used to make music, but stopped because she didn't think it would amount to nothing. It's alright. Well, yeah, but that's why a lot of people stop, though. Like, not just Tron, but that's why a lot of people like stop and don't do things, because don't feel like it amounts to something. I mean, like, that kills a lot of people, and that with you know, whatever family life is like as well, like the different factors. Oh, do you know what? I might go and ask about that as well. That's an interesting point. I might go and ask about that. But yeah, and then let's say you're at school, right? You're at school and they bring in a musician and you think, fuck me, that sounds nice. And then you go, what is that? And they go, it's this little thing called music. And they go, well, okay. And how do I go about that? Oh, well, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to pay for this, you have to pay for that, you have to go there, and it all costs money. And then you find out that you don't even have the money to do it. You don't have the money for an instrument. You don't, like, unless you get like a really cheap one that someone gives to you and you go to that, but everything, they all cost money. And then you find out you're already priced out from the start. Art in that universe, if is used in vain of the occupation, is considered vandalism or blasphemy. Yeah, so they're already silencing you, or silencing you, because it goes against, like, you know, the whole fucking rebellious voice that in music. So, you know, that'd be like, you know, look at what they've done with again, I've not listened to them, but what's their fucking names? The Irish band, the Irish fellas, I can't remember their fucking names now. And Bob Villain or whatever it was, because they were speaking out at Glastonbury, and now, like, they've just absolutely been fucking demolished. So, you know, you could say that is also them taking what you just said there. It's, you know, they're censoring your speech. So I don't know. We'll see in it. We'll see, but I don't know. But it sparked my interest for a week. So yeah, but I got a great title for it though. The title is called The Sound of the Silenced. Creativity isn't dead, it's just gatekept. I thought that was cool. I thought that was a cool title. So we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah. Damn, that hits hard, mate. Trust me. I wanted to keep it thing like the sound. You know the song "Sound of Silence," and I thought it was funny, like the sound of the silenced. The sound of the silence. Doom 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 doom. Yeah, I thought it was funny. This is the sound of silence. Because soon it'll be all we know. You know what I mean? Especially with fucking, like, all these places closing down as well. So, we'll see. So, yeah, I thought that was funny. And then the gating is basically, you know, like, gating is in the effect. Gating is in gate kept. And I thought that was quite clever. Took me a while to think of that. So, I'm well happy with myself. Do I drop an absolute line? I'm pretty sure I do somewhere in here. I drop some fucking beach lines in here somewhere. Hang on, let me find it. Can I talk about like just randomly dropping shit in the sewers? Where is it? Oh yeah, here we go. I found the bit. Yeah, we're falling behind already compared to many countries who have. This is just like the first few lines. Who have music and art ingrained in their culture and education. We claim to be a great nation. We claim to be a great nation, yet we dump literal shit in our waterways because of poor infrastructure, bail out the company with taxpayers' money, and reward them with bonuses and a pat on the back for a great job being a dickhead. We don't care about anything anymore except how to become richer. We're slowly bringing in a new Victorian age where the working factories will instead be either Amazon warehouses or high industrial complex for server rooms where we walk around like mindless, depressed maintenance men. I was like, oh. And then, after that, I follow that up by, we'll be so far gone, we'll be more destructive outbursts, an explosion in mental health, and the rising complete the class division and a crashed out economy that sank faster than the Conservatives Party trust in ex-Prime Minister Liz Truss. Just thought, mate, and that's just my opener. You know what I mean? That's just my opener. I was like, God, go on, son. But yeah, I dropped a few other lines, but I was like, I don't know. I feel I might have just been a bit of a dick sometimes in some of them. What was that one? Oh, that one's not really funny, but I talk about like chasing mammoths. Like music before language. And a long time ago when we chased mammoths for food and instruments were imperative to our survival. That was a good one. Have I got any other like really fucking naughty ones? I don't think so. I think I just put all the sort of to the points in the beginning. Oh, I might have to go back and make some really sarcastic comments. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, mate. Here's one. This one's a good one. You'll like this one. Creativity as a luxury and not as a right. Right? In a world where the rich can still buy piano lessons, what happens to the rest of us when the music stops? Welcome to a soon-to-be new world where art isn't made, it's monetized, and emotion is expressed. It's branded. So unless you're born into a bloodline with its own family crest, like you're nothing more than an intern. I was like, oh, go on. You know what I mean? Oh, I was on a roll that day, on an absolute roll. But yeah, anyway, I won't tell you the rest of them. You'll have to read it. But yeah. So I might put it out today. I might put it out tomorrow. I don't know yet. I gotta put it out when it feels right. So that might be in like a year. We play with the vibrations of knives and forks. Ooh. Sample that shit. Make a trap beat. What? Knives and forks? I wouldn't be surprised if someone has. I had a funny you should say that. I had a friend. I didn't sample him. This was like years ago. He used to live over the road, and he used to play drum. Like he learned to play drums on pots and pans. So I wouldn't be surprised if some people have like sampled that shit, make a trap beat. Like wouldn't that kind of be like industrial? Or I don't know if you could. I mean, you might be able to call it trap because you know use all that shit to cook up with, but. One of Triple X's, I think it's sad. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. XXX Tentation. And sad. I'll look it up in a minute when I come off here. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if people have done that for like Foley. You know what I mean? Like just gone downstairs and just fucking put a whisk around a bowl. And if you could do it in a decent fucking, you can get a decent rhythm out of it. It'd be a great little Foley noise like that, shoo 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 sort of noise. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. And every now and then get like a little fucking tear of the box, like or whatever. I mean, you know, I don't know how to do this stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not cooked up, but I'm just saying from what I see in the movies. Yeah. Anyway, mate. Anyway. I think that's probably it, mate. So yeah, go and find Piece by Piece on fucking Amazon and give it a watch. I'm telling you, mate. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot off. I'm gonna go and fucking I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. I'm just gonna sit here and look at this fucking blog and decide whether or not I want to do it. But yeah. Anyway, mate. Probably be live Wednesday. Yeah, probably Wednesday, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern. So if you're about, give me a shout. If not,